Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of quick tips of what you should do when you start a new season in Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. So basically, you create your seasonal character, you jump in at level 1, and then you would leave the game and try and do, if you can, a challenge rift. So you go to your game settings, go to challenge rift, and try and run that and beat the time. And then when you do, you get a Heroic Cash as a reward. Go back onto your seasonal character, start your game, and then in the bottom left there'll be a notification. You click on it and get your reward, open your chest, and it'll give you a few $1,000,000, some crafting materials, and a bunch of stuff to help kickstart your season. And then what you do is you go to your waypoint, you go to Act 1, and just run through Horsvagen at level 3 until you're about level 10 or 12, 10 to 12, whatever you feel comfortable at. So then at level 10, return to town, run all the way down here, have a talk to this guy, grab your rings and amulets and whatever weapon upgrades you can, and then from there you just start running Nephilim Rifts until level 70. And you'll get gear and craft materials along the way. Once you hit level 40 though, you want to come to this blacksmith, forge a weapon, and then hopefully have him at level 12 and forge any level 70 weapon you can. I normally do swords. You'll craft it. This is when you're level 40, and you'll see the secondary stats. The monster kills grant experience and the 1.5% chance to freeze on hit. You want to put it in the Enchantress, select one, click on this question mark. You want to try and get level reduction on it for 30, but this has too many options. So the other one, this one only has a chance of 3 things, so you'd want to re-roll that one, which is this. So you'd spend your money and craft materials. It might take a while, but hopefully you get some kind of level reduction on it. And there's only 3 things it can be. So there's a level reduction of 19. So now I need level 51 to use this weapon. You can keep going to try and get above a higher number, or you could just keep playing to your level 50, 51. It makes a huge difference to your damage. Like normally about level 40 you'll have about 1,000 sheet damage. And if you put one of these weapons on, it'll jump up to probably around 20 to 30,000, which will make getting from level 40 to about 60, 65 a lot quicker and easier. And then you basically just use this weapon until you're level 70, and then you start getting actual good level 70 gear. And once you're level 70, what you want to try and do is press Shift and J. It'll bring up your journey, and you'll have all these kind of objectives to do. And what you need to do is go on and complete all these in chapter 1, and then you unlock chapter 2, complete them all in chapter 2, and then once you do all the chapter 2 ones, you'll get 2 pieces of a set. So I got 2 pieces of the Sun Glucose set, which is really handy when you get level 70 and just getting 2 set items straight away. Essentially, you don't have to do really a great deal. Get to level 2, chapter 2. And then so on and so forth. Do chapter 3, you'll get 2 more pieces, so you'll have a 4 set bonus, which is huge, and you still really don't need to do a great deal. Just you could run the axe, bounty caches on normal. Like this, you only need to play on master difficulty to do the hardest things in here, which really wouldn't take much effort. And then chapter 4. It's a little harder, but you should, with a 4 set piece of most gear sets, you should be able to kill the keywords like level Torment 4. And then you'll get your full set, and then you can just start running greater rifts from there, getting better gear, getting gems, leveling them up. You're gonna just start running the highest greater rifts you can, leveling up gems you need, getting upgrades as you go along. And that's basically it. From there you just grind greater rifts. If you need to get specific items. So say you're missing, like for example, if I didn't have this Vengeful Wind, the easiest way to get one would be to go and grab a rare one-handed weapon, one-handed fist weapon. So that's a fist weapon, I need to make a rare, and then you just go over to the cube, you have the parts, and upgrade a rare item. Obviously I don't have any Death's Breaths, and then it will convert it to a legendary and has a much higher chance of actually giving you the legendary you need over just trying to get it from random loot drops. And that'll speed up the process of getting the gear you need, especially with weapons, because gambling on Kadala with weapons, 75 blood shards each, it's nowhere near as effective as for armor, which are only 25, and even rings are 50. So if you find yourself missing a weapon you need, upgrading rare items of the same type in the cube is definitely the way to go to getting it. And once you reach comfortable level of like 60 or 70 in greater risk, and if you're struggling to go higher, you level up your gems. So you can see mine's level 79, and then you can use those gems to make your gear better. So in the cube you'll go to augment ancient items. So you need at least a level 50 for a helmet, so you put your level 50 gem in, and then a helmet, or then a piece of armor, and then 3 of the corresponding colour. So if you want vitality, you'd put in the amethyst. If you want dexterity, you go emeralds. Strength for rubies, intelligence for topaz, and then that'll give you an extra 5 of that stat per level of that gem. So what that means, if your gem's level 50, you'll get 250 of the stat you've put in. So if you've put in emeralds, it'll give that item an extra 250 dexterity. I think if I see on the bottom of my shoulder pads here, you can see that they've got an extra 350 dexterity from using a level 70 gem to augment, which is another way to buffer up your items and make them even better, so you can push greater rifts higher. I hope this is helpful to anyone that's struggling to play seasonal Diablo, and feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe if you liked the video. Thank you for tuning in.